Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. And today, well, it's gonna be like a story time. So I don't know really how to say this, but I got rear-ended in my truck, and yeah, that's about it. Nah, I'm joking, but seriously though, I hope you guys are having a great day. This is kind of like a story time video. I don't know if you guys can see, but I got a GoPro finally, and I kind of have it on the mount. I probably don't even need it on. Hold on. What's really nice about this GoPro, I will say, is that you can actually see yourself on it, on your phone, using your phone. So like, here, yeah. But I don't know how good you guys can see my face. There we go. But yeah. So anyway, how should I start this story? It was a couple weeks ago, actually. So it was recently, and I was heading home from my dad's in the drifting video, I guess you could say. And the drifting video is, well, where my dad's was. He lives about 3 hours away, just about. And well, when I was heading home so I could go to work the next day, like it was probably the worst day to come home, because like it started snowing. There's snow all over the place, and the roads were really slippery. It just wasn't a good time. And right when it started snowing, like we got a quarter of an inch like right away. And so I was like, okay, we need to go. Well, we started going. We were in like this dead spot of town. There's no service, there's no nothing. And a car that slid across the road onto this berm of just like snow. I was like, oh, okay. Like I saw the headlights first. All of a sudden this guy pops out. He's like jumping around. He's like, oh my gosh, you know, making me stop. He's waving us down. So I stop. I pull over. He's like, oh, do you know of any tow services around? And it's Sunday, so it's like there's gonna be like no tow service. And he's like cussing, swearing. He's like, oh my gosh, he's jumping up with his head. It was like the weirdest thing. Another guy pulls up. He pulls over because I didn't have a chain, and this guy ended up having a chain. This other guy, he's like, here, hook this chain up to the frame of your truck, you know, make sure it's not on the bumper, make sure, you know, it's not on the axle. So I did. I hooked it up to the frame. And I'm like, well, my tires suck. If you couldn't tell in the last video, I couldn't even do a full donut without my four-wheel drive. It absolutely sucked. I'm like, I have the worst tires. Are you sure you don't want to use your truck? He's like, oh yeah, you'll be fine. Well, I was like, okay. So they're flagging people down. They're making everybody stop. I guess it was my job. So he made sure his car was in neutral, parking brake was off, all the shebang. And I pulled him out. I started pulling him out. He finally got off the berm, but it wasn't enough. So we let, like at the time we didn't know. And so we let everybody go. And things are starting to dial down. He gets back in his car and he puts his car in reverse, and it would not budge. The driver's side tire was still in the snow. And he's like, oh man, I gotta keep going. I was like, okay, all right, so I'll just pull you out like another 2 foot. Well, one, I forgot to put my truck down into 4 low. I get back in my truck, he gets in his car, and I had no idea what he was doing. I thought he was just gonna keep it in neutral, which he should have. What ended up happening, I started feathering my clutch, give it some gas, let it all the way loose, my truck stalls. All of a sudden we go, wha-bam! And he frickin', I'm like, oh my gosh, like it wasn't a light hit at all. It was like a full-blown hit. And I got out of the truck. I'm talking to the guy. Oh dude, I'm so sorry, because literally it shattered his entire bumper. It shattered his bumper. I'm like, oh my gosh, is he gonna make me pay for this, or is he like, what's gonna happen? Like his car was already ripped to shreds. The whole front bumper was ripped off and all that. And it's like, oh my gosh, I literally like broke his car. He's like, no, dude, it's fine. And I get out of the truck, and his car is like over here. I look back, and my freaking bumper's all bent down, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I had to go because it was still snowing. I still had like a couple hours to get home. This two and a half hour trip or 3 hour trip turned out to be in a 4 or 5 hour trip back home. because everybody on the highway was going 40. I was slipping around, like trying to, oh man, I like had 4-wheel drive on the whole way home. It was quite awful. If you cannot see, there's a bow here, and like I made sure everything wasn't bent, but I mean, right here's a little bent, but the whole frame itself is all right, it seems. Kind of got pretty lucky on that. Like, it's just a little crooked here, and I like need to get a new bumper anyway, so it's like not bad. Yeah, the frame's still all right, but like, oh man, I was like apologizing to this dude. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He's like, it's fine, it's fine. And also, like a little truck update. And someone's calling me. If you cannot tell, I actually put in an older style taillight because I don't have a mirror on that side because a freaking deer ran into me, took out my whole mirror, but did not leave a single dent or scratch. From what it seemed like, okay, he hit my mirror, there's scratches in my window and all that. Hit my mirror, and you could just see where he kind of like slid across, and then it seemed like he freaking went and flew up over the bed and like into the road. Like, obviously this is not the place where I hit or where he hit me, but yeah, I'm missing a mirror. I need a new bumper. I freaking need a new tail light. But since I didn't have no mirror, I was backing up somewhere and I freaking busted that. So far this year, not having the best of luck. This weekend, I should be going to the junkyard and hopefully finding a new new taillight housing. But this one's all busted up. And a new mirror. I need to get some stuff for Earl. But I thought it was just funny because I've not been having the best of luck, especially at this thing. I was rear-ended a couple months ago during soccer season because I was like a soccer coach. I was rear-ended then, like broke the guy's grill and all that. I don't know, something about this truck I've not been having good luck with, and I have no idea why. But yeah, so a little truck update. Gotta do a car crash. I'm missing that light because, well, freaking I just was drifting around and hit a snow berm and I busted the whole housing, so that's nice. See if it'll focus. But yep, busted that. And I think that's about it. I think that's all the truck damage so far. As you know, I got Earl for the bed, so new bed hopefully coming on soon once all this stupid snow melts. But I need new cab corners. I'm gonna paint this, gonna get the door, that little piece of rust there. Now, whoa, it's probably not the best to walk around in these shoes. I lost a hubcap drifting, so I need to get, well, I didn't lose the hubcap, I still have the hubcap, but I lost the screws. One screw that goes into these holes, and then like I had the one that was barely holding this thing on, and I lost that one too, so that's nice. Look at how sad she looks. Oh my gosh, she looks so sad. Oh my gosh, I keep slipping. She looks so sad without the mirror. This is looking pretty. I did paint it, like I did repaint it, but as you can see, I painted this. Looks pretty dang awesome. Need new windshield wipers. This truck, not the best of luck in like the last like couple months. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I thought it was just funny. I kind of wanted to just tell you guys the story because like it just was insanity that, you know, I got rear-ended. I lost a hubcap recently. I had the mirror lost for a while. If you couldn't tell in like the last couple like videos, me showing this thing, it didn't even have a mirror. The whole bed's freaking falling off the truck. I guess it's not my good luck charm. I couldn't even put the tail light bulb into the bottom because they're meant for the top. So now I have yellow reverse lights, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little truck update, and like just the craziness that 2021 and end of 2020 has been. And like, I don't know, I just it strikes me as crazy. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. She looks so sad. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.